back to you. This world is yours. At times I know it's gonna be hard when you think you can't go on, but there's a plan for you. Just let your heart follow through. Come on, I promise you can do it all. 'Cause where you fall, you can always start again. Your future's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. Climb a mountain, cross the ocean, sail a river until it opens. Make good friends, listen hard, let it out, and dance on. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can see there's nothing that can be too big for you, no, no. If you can see, if you can believe, if you can dream. What is yours?
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. Graduating class, I share with you a few words as you begin this new chapter in your lives.
Have your eye on the goal, but then let it all go. For everything changes, as you will come to know. Every plan you make and every seed you sow is impermanent. Nothing is ever yours to own. Once you realize this, oh, you will see the truth that you never were the planter of your own fruits. But accept these gifts, even if you don't know from who, and kindly pay it forward to those behind you. 'Cause ultimately, what we take will always disappear, but what we give will live on for years. So keep giving of your stuff and yourself until your ego has completely melted. Be wary of the impact you want to make. Instead, make sure you are impacted each day. Have your eye on the sky, but still see the ants. For the small things are the foundation of all that will last.
We move on as time passes by. Let's just hope we move from darkness to light. When we reach the top and we look back, I hope we cry, filled with tears of joy, satisfied.
Be careful not to accumulate too many things, because you may just end up with a pot full of greed. And doing likewise can also be deceiving. So I encourage you all to practice just being. Be still, be happy, be loving, be kind, be humble, be magical, be aware, but be blind. Don't judge, see the good in each and every soul. Use your mind when needed, but follow your heart even more. Also, don't forget to thank God every time you fail, 'cause your journey from failure will be your legacy and tale. Remember to feed birds, hug trees, and bow to the sun until you and Mother Nature are one. The last thing is to be grateful for all of your gifts, for gratitude and suffering cannot coexist. When you reach this space, every moment will be bliss, and this graduating class will mark your success.
We move on as time passes by. Let's just hope we move from darkness to light. When we reach the top and
miserable and magical at the same time. Our capacity to love is a currency that just never runs out.
Satisfied.
Consider the likes of Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa. And may each of you tap into that generous ocean and discover every day what it means to give. In giving, may you fully experience what it means to receive. And as Martin Luther King says, everyone can be great because everyone can serve. May you all find greatness in service to life. May you all give, receive, and never, ever stop dancing. Thank you.
We move on as time passes by. Let's just hope we move from darkness to light. When we reach the top and we look back, I hope we cry, filled with tears of joy, satisfied.
Sanaya. We need Sanaya.
Good evening. My name is Sanaya Perry, and I am Senior Class President. And on behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all. Families, friends, teachers, administrators, and staff of Batesburg-Leesville High School, thank you all for being here with us today. Although we are all eager to rejoice with and congratulate our graduates, we ask that all applause be held until the end. Now I ask that everyone bow their heads with me for a short prayer. Dear Lord, firstly, we would like to thank you for all you have blessed us with this far. Thank you for all you have done for us. Lord, we ask that you bless us with the courage we need so that through our purpose, we can share your love with a starving world. Please remind us that even when life gets hard, nothing shall ever compare to the glory you will reveal in us. This we ask. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Everyone, please stand for the presentation of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bells bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my home. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can they can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see, we close our eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me away. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Good evening, fellow graduates, family, friends, staff, and distinguished guests. It is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2019. I am blessed beyond measure to stand before you as the salutatorian of this amazing class, and I thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate this momentous milestone in our lives. As you will soon realize, the theme of my speech tonight is family, because that's just what Batesburg-Leesville is. First, I must tell you that the individuals seated behind me are beyond intelligent and talented.
We had some of the finest athletes the state has to offer, as well as some of the smartest and kindest people I have ever had the privilege of knowing. I started my journey with these then children in the 3rd grade. My, how the times have changed. 9 years later, we are standing together as a family, ready to take the next great leap in life. Throughout these years, there have been hills and mountains to climb, but we have taken this journey one step at a time to arrive at the top of our final mountain together. It was during these years that I met my best friends and found a family in our amazing band program. I am so proud to boast of all of our wonderful accomplishments and memories together, especially winning 2nd place at state finals this year. I want to give a special thank you to Mr. Brown, Mr. Lizzie, and Mr. Funderburk for making this all possible. You will never know how much these last 7 years of music has changed my life. I also know that it is not just my life that has been changed by the programs here at Batesburg-Leesville High School. We have all come to love a room or field as a home away from home, the places where hopes are high and love is greater. Here at Batesburg-Leesville, teammates are not just teammates, but a brother or a sister until the end. Each of us here had family, friends, and teachers pushing us all through school to be our absolute best. Without these loved ones influencing us in our past, we would not have our present, nor would we make it to the amazing futures that lie ahead of us all. So on behalf of the class of 2019, I thank anyone who ever helped inspire us to keep going. Thank you for not letting us quit when the mountain got steep or when the slope got slippery. I want to give a special thank you to my personal motivation team, my parents, grandparents, Logan, my friends, Coach Harvey, Miss Baxley, and Mrs. Cade. I truly appreciate everything each of you have done for me. To my fellow graduates, as you look back upon your years at Batesburg-Leesville High School, I hope that you look back at the fond memories you have made here with smiles on your faces. We have sat and watched the 3 classes ahead of us go on to begin their futures, and now it is our time. Many see this time as a door closing, but I see it as a door opening, allowing us into the futures that we have dreamed of all these years. As we leave and start our lives, I pray that we keep in touch, because here at Batesburg-Leesville, family is forever. I will always remember the lunches, assemblies, and football games, the excitement and pride in the air because we are Panthers, and that means something around here. No matter where we go or how long we stay, we will always be Panthers at heart. Classmates, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I pray for your health and happiness through all the years. Thank you, and good night.
Good evening. My name is Haven Curtis, and I'm the valedictorian for the class of 2019. Batesburg-Leesville, South Carolina. This place means so many different things for different people. Some people see us for the Poultry Festival, a place where you can eat your chicken on a stick and enjoy some nice music while watching the fireworks on a warm May night. Some see us for the delicious food of Sheely's and their endless buffet, but who can really blame them if we're being honest? Some see our state championship wins and our incredible athletics. Regardless of how others see Batesburg-Leesville, I see it as my home. I moved here when I was going into my 7th grade year. I was so nervous. I grew up in a town a lot like Lexington and had been going to school with some of the same kids for my whole life. When I walked into the doors of BLMS, my hands were sweaty and shaking, but I immediately felt at home. Not once did I ever feel like the new girl, and although we were all awkward, almost teenagers, things felt right. In my sophomore year of high school, I, along with 21 of my classmates, began a program called E21. Through this program, we were offered the opportunity to take dual enrollment. Whoops! Let's leave that off. We were offered the opportunity to take dual enrollment classes through Midlands Technical College and the potential to earn our associate's degree. Of course, our parents signed us up quicker than we could say yes, because who doesn't love free college? However, we quickly realized that college actually was a lot harder than high school, and this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. As we progressed through our 3 years in the program, all the late-night group texts and long hours of Coach Thomas talking our ears off about the British royal family lineage bonded us in unexpected ways. Some left our program along the way, but this experience made us a family. Toward the end of my sophomore year, my family was hit with some hard news. My dad had been diagnosed with cancer, and the extensity and cost of treatment were going to be high. We started a GoFundMe and began sharing our story on social media, not expecting much out of it. However, we were astonished to have nearly $14,000 in donations and many more offers of help, food, and support during our time of need. When my dad passed away in January of 2018, we were once again flooded with support from members of the community and a school in more ways than I thought possible. I make all of these points to say this. I may not have lived in Batesburg-Leesville my whole life, and I may not live here in the future. But if there is one thing that the past 6 years in this town have taught me, it's that home is not a place. Home is a feeling. There's a quote by an unknown author that states, "Home is where love resides, memories are created, friends and family belong, and laughter never ends." Batesburg-Leesville may not always be where I live, but it will forever and always be my home. As we go our separate ways, I would like to leave you with a couple of things. First, I would like to challenge you to find your true home. Whether this be in a person, a place, or a time in your life, find something in which you feel love, laughter, and happiness. Second, I ask that you cherish the home you've been given here in Batesburg-Leesville. Never forget the people and place that made you who you are today. Never forget the nights spent in the pit cheering on our favorite team and the Sonic or Waffle House runs that were sure to follow. Never forget the friends who had your back through that seemingly impossible breakup, or who let you copy their homework when you had no time to finish it yourself. Some memories may fade, but never lose sight of where you come from. With all of that being said, I would like to say thank you to the faculty and students of BLHS, the members of our community, and the class of 2019 for making the past 6 years together some of the best of my life. Wherever our futures may take us, I will always consider you my family, and I wish you luck on your future endeavors. We made it. Thank you.
As we gather to honor these students tonight, I want to remind you that none of these students before you came to this moment by themselves. Each one is indebted to you, their parents and guardians, their grandparents, their aunts and uncles and cousins and neighbors and friends. I want to acknowledge one of the influences who helped bring these students to this moment by introducing you to our BLHS Teacher of the Year. Knowing that teachers have the power to be a positive force in the lives of our students, our 2019 Teacher of the Year is a teacher who makes such an impact. She currently teaches social studies and AVID at our school. Our Teacher of the Year has shown care, concern, and enthusiasm. She's helped her students master difficult concepts and has helped prepare them for a successful future. Please join me in recognizing BLHS 2019 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Maggie Ellis. This year, we will continue a new tradition we began last year at graduation in awarding the Heart of the Panther Award. The faculty and staff wishes to award a statue of a panther to the senior we feel embodies the true spirit of being a Panther. This award is presented to the student that through his or her actions demonstrates his or her love and sheer pride of Batesburg-Leesville High School. This student possesses the character traits of loyalty, honesty, and courage. Selection criteria for this award are not based only on academics, athletic ability, or extracurricular involvement. It is solely based on personal character and the service the individual has given to the school. This year's Heart of the Panther is awarded to James Connor Edson.
Good evening. On behalf of the Lexington School District 3 Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff of Batesburg-Leesville High School, and the other faculty and staff of this great district, I am honored to be in attendance at this, the 99th commencement ceremony of Batesburg-Leesville High School. We gather here this evening on what is one of the most memorable moments in the lives of our graduating seniors as they move from being high school seniors to 2019 high school graduates. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy once said that our progress as a nation can come no swifter than our progress in education. It is my strong belief in this statement that drives my excitement about the future of our community and nation because of the potential I have witnessed in the 2019 graduating class of Batesburg-Leesville High School. To our seniors, I am sure that many of you have been encouraged and supported throughout your educational experiences, and that is great. However, it is imperative that you do not see high school graduation as a finish line, but more of the completion of the first mile of a long-distance marathon. It is fine that the second, third, and subsequent miles may look differently for each of you. In fact, they should. Although each of you will soon be graduates, you each have a unique path ahead of you. For some, that second mile may be college. For others, it may be the military, the workforce, or some other area. Regardless of the path you choose, please remember that what you've learned here beyond just your coursework, whether it's leadership, collaboration, work ethic, or perseverance, you give it your absolute best because there are several routes to success. I also have the opportunity to introduce our special guests who are joining us this evening. Please stand briefly where you are when your name is called to be recognized. First, we have Mrs. Sonia Bryant, our principal. Chief Academic Officer, Mrs. Angie Rye. Our board chair for our Board of Trustees, Mrs. Stacy Derrick. Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Pam Banks. And our assistant principals, Mr. Eric Gambrell and Mrs. Era Roberts. On the next row, we have the rest of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Craig Kaufman, our Vice Chair. Reverend Leon Drab, Secretary. Mrs. Frances Balknight, Mrs. Sonia Carey, and Mrs. Cheryl Burgess. We have our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Ralph Schmidt, and our Director of Accountability, Mr. Jeff Potts. We also have our marshals with us, starting with our commencement marshal, Morgan Price, Daniel Miranda Pereira, Dalton Oswalt, Aaliyah Shealy, Susan Taylor, and Joshua Tucker. Our ushers are Hannah Derrick, Tamara Jimenez, Davion Preston, Reese Walls, Maria Reyes Villaseca, and Lauren Todd. And last, but certainly not least, I would like to commend the parents of the graduates. This is a very memorable night to each of you as well. We thank you for the support you have given us throughout the years and entrusting us with your most valued possession. Thank you for your attendance at tonight's ceremony, and congratulations to our graduates-to-be.
Tonight is special. It is special because this is the greatest milestone these young people have accomplished thus far in their lives. It is special because they sit here before us having achieved a goal that opens the doors to their futures. It is special because they have reached this goal because of the love and hard work that has been poured into them by their families, friends, and the faculty and staff of Lexington County School District 3. It is special not because this marks the end of a journey, but more so because it marks the beginning of an adventure into their lives as adults. The class of 2019 is a special class that will forever hold a unique place in my heart. Every day I feel so blessed to be able to come into this school and work with the greatest students in South Carolina. And it is my greatest hope that they too feel pride in being a Panther. You as a class leave a legacy here at Batesburg-Leesville High School. You pushed yourselves by taking on difficult classes. 19 of you graduated with associate's degrees prior to receiving your high school diploma. In addition to those, many of you leave here tonight with multiple college credits. You have successfully completed advanced placement courses never before offered at our school. You have enlisted in the military. You have completed internships and apprenticeships. Academically, you have done it all. But you've had fun too. I saw you cheering at sporting events, applauding at chorus and band, and dancing your hearts out at prom. You contributed, participated, and made a positive difference in our school. It's been a pleasure to serve as your principal these past 2 years. You will now leave BLHS behind to go out into the world. You have prepared for this and you are ready. Know that you will forever be a part of our Panther family. I speak for the faculty when I say we love you and are proud of you. As I have told you many times, never forget from where you come. Tonight, I remind you, you are special. You are Panthers. Go out and change the world. Congratulations, and go Panthers. Dr. Gary, Mrs. Derrick, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff of Batesburg-Leesville High School. I am pleased to come before these graduates, their families, and friends to declare that the students seated before you have met the qualifications of their individual programs of study. Batesburg-Leesville High School will study at Batesburg-Leesville High School, and they will come now to receive their recognition as members of the class of 2019. Would the folks at the podium prepare for the awarding of diplomas?
Distinguished guests, graduation is an important event in the lives of our young people. For many, this is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration for them and their families. In order to make sure that each student has a moment to remember without its being spoiled by others, the Board of Trustees and the administration of Lexington District 3 respectfully request that you consider that in a graduation ceremony, as in any religious or other formal service, any unsolicited applause, catcalls, whistles, or any other form of noise is inappropriate behavior. We also ask for any children that start crying to be taken to the upper level. Such distractions may cause graduates and their families the misfortune of not hearing names as they are called. Spectators who engage in such negative behavior will be removed from the ceremony by uniformed police officers, and should you be overly disruptive, subject to arrest. We ask that you hold congratulations until all graduates have been recognized. We also ask that all cell phones be set to silent, and we thank you for your cooperation in helping to maintain the dignity of our commencement exercises this evening. Members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Gary and district administrators, and fellow faculty and staff members of Batesburg-Leesville High School in Lexington District 3, it is my distinct honor as Chief Academic Officer for Lexington District 3 to present to you for the conferring of diplomas, certificates, and appropriate honors upon the members of class of 2019 who are now entitled to the rights and privileges of the high school degree. Haven Elizabeth Curtis, Valedictorian, Academic Diploma with Honors, and Associate Degree of Arts. Taylor Peyton Sheely, Salutatorian, academic diploma with honors. Sanaya Anissa Perry, academic diploma with honors. Bailey Christine Allen, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Colin Matthew Anderson. F.H. Hunter Henderson IV. Sierra Demetria Andrews with honors. Christopher Thomas Anglin. Yavana Avendano. Ashlyn Paige Balcom. James Nelson Barr, academic diploma with honors. Amaria Jaleese Celeste Baston. Caroline Mackenzie Biedenbow, with honors and associate degree of arts. Emma May Bellflower. Erica Michaela Brown, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Mackenzie Elizabeth Bundrick, academic diploma with honors. Cameron Asher Bizart, academic diploma with honors and general studies certificate. Andrea Tashay Carter. Justin Tyler Castro. Madison Ray Charlin. Sue Ellen Childers. Samantha Nicole Clark, with honors. Emily Caroline Cobb. Dharma Ray Coble, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Lauren Madison Conley, with honors and associate degree of arts. Katera Nicole Cook. Levi Jacob Craps. Madeline Taylor Craps. Danielle Nicole Crosby, with honors. Francisco Miguel Cruz Torres. Peyton Russell Dawkins, with honors and general studies certificate. Reed Johnson Derrick, with honors and associate degree of arts. Cindy Diaz. Kate Alexandria Dunbar. Demajane Moet Dunn. Shanice Mache Dunn. Hunter Mack Ergel, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. James Connor Edson, academic diploma with honors. Julia Danye Etheridge. Olivia Grace Falah with honors. Deasia Danielle Michaela Finkley. Andrew Liam Fort, academic diploma and associate degree of arts. Bobby Lewis Gant, Jr. Alex David Garcia Zoy. Minor Giovanni Garcia Zoy. Tiana Simone Gilliam. Wayman Gabriel Gilliam, Jr. Thaddeus Michael Gossick. Adarius Chantrez Montrell Hare. Kaylin Marianne Hayward. Taylor Jacqueline Hicks. Adriana Danisha Hill. Sue Hong. Zoe Elizabeth Jackson, academic diploma with honors. Sierra Cheyenne James. Jason Lane Janney with honors. Octavius Damon J. Shardasia Patrice Jeffcoat. Kataya Nashara Jennings. Mariah Tatiana Jerry. Jasmine Monique Johnson. Tatasia Adriana Johnson. Jontrell Prince Christopher Jones. Xavier Christian Kelly. Logan Christopher Coon. Maria Brooke Cornett, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Janae Demira Laws. Kayla Elizabeth Lawson. Jalen Lamont Leapart. Giovanna Nichelle Levels. Ishmael Lopez Gerardo. Savannah Grace Lauk, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Darian Mitrell Lights. Brandon Lee Maroney. Brian Javier Martinez. William Bailey McClooney. Brett Wilkes McEwen. Quintacia Jasmine McField. Niphasia Sierra Merritt. Michaela Leanne Mills. Hector Giovanni Molina Ramirez. Kiseki Leah Moore. James Randolph Murray, Jr. Kobe Forte Myers. Madison Elizabeth Oswald, with honors. Jacob Lee Oswald. Nelson Daniel Pedrera Rodriguez. Sandrika Kiosha Pixley, with honors. Michael Damian Powell. Ashley Draven Pryor, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Myra Kadeja Quarles. Kendall Renee Ridge, academic diploma with honors and associate degree of arts. Chase Manning Reichard. Mariella Isabel Rios. Sadasia Kiki Robinson. Ashlyn Kiana Rogers. Brianna Christine Rogers. Deandra Lachey Rowe. Hannah Alexandra Saline. David Santiago. James Willis Snyder, academic diploma and associate degree of arts. Avonlea Elizabeth Smith, academic diploma with honors, associate degree of arts, associate degree of science. Dominique Nicole Smith. Haley Michelle Smoke. Michael Antoine Sultan. Lydia Rose Swigert, with honors. Dalton Wayne Taylor. Hannah Nicole Taylor, academic diploma with honors. Russell Veray Temples, with honors and associate degree of arts. Jadaria Quindacia Thomas. Talia Shanice Tolan. Mary Elizabeth Walsh Tracy. Christian Jawan Turner. Lauren Elizabeth Waller. Matthew Derek Warren. Tylasia Latera West, with General Studies Certificate. Zoe Caroline Wheeler. Eliana LaRosa Witt. Ashley Michelle Whittier, Academic Diploma with Honors, Associate Degree of Arts. Alyssa Monique Whittington. Acacia Lashara Wicker. Jawan Travis Williams. Tavon Deontay Wilson. Marcus Shaman Wise. At this time, please stand for the alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more order of business if you'll bear with us for just a minute. Seniors, Haven and Taylor, I had not read your speeches. I had no idea you were going to talk about family. But my last little words to you today is that as you go into this next phase in your journey, I want you to remember every family has traditions. And the family here tonight represents those people here in the audience who are beaming with pride about your accomplishments. But it's also your Panther family standing here with you on this field. So remember as you go forward, and as a member of the Panther family, to uphold our family traditions, excellence, hard work, and pride in all that you do. And as you go forward now to even greater accomplishments, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your faces, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Batesburg-Leesville High School class of 2019. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.
have clothed in